Have you ever imagined a U.S. president being welcomed like royalty? Arriving amid fighter jets roaring overhead, stepping onto lavender carpets and greeted by gold-draped palaces fit for kings. Picture black Bentleys gliding down the streets, crystal chandeliers sparkling in grand halls, and the air buzzing with anticipation. This wasn't just any diplomatic visit. It was a spectacle of luxury and power on a scale rarely seen. In just a few days, Donald Trump sealed more than $3.2 trillion in deals. Massive economic agreements with potential to reshape global power dynamics and redefine America's influence in the Middle East. What really happened behind those velvet curtains? How did this historic economic diplomacy unfold? And what does it mean for the future of international relations? This video takes you inside the opulence and strategy of Trump's royal treatment, revealing the untold story behind one of the most extravagant diplomatic events in modern history. When Donald Trump arrived in Saudi Arabia, the spectacle was impossible to miss. Escorted by a formation of fighter jets roaring through the sky, his arrival was marked by a dramatic show of military precision and power. As he stepped off Air Force One, he was welcomed on a lavender carpet, a color deeply symbolic in Saudi heritage, representing wealth, dignity, and honor. This ceremonial welcome set the tone for what would be a historic visit. The royal hospitality was unlike anything seen before. Trump was offered traditional Arabic coffee, a gesture signifying respect and warmth, before he was whisked away in a luxury motorcade through the capital's streets. The procession made its way to Al Yamama Palace, a sprawling complex known for its opulence and importance as a center of political power in the kingdom. Crystal chandeliers, gold accents, and intricate mosaics adorned the palace's grand halls, framing the meetings to come. At the heart of this visit were mega defense and energy deals totaling an astounding $600 billion, one of the largest arms sales in history. But the economic impact didn't stop there. Additional investments, announced alongside the deals, pledged another $1 trillion for various projects designed to create millions of American jobs. These agreements spanned sectors from infrastructure to technology, signaling a deepening partnership between the United States and Saudi Arabia. This wasn't just a diplomatic trip. It was a carefully orchestrated demonstration of power, wealth, and strategic alliance, one that could reshape global politics and economics for years to come. The lavish welcome Donald Trump received in the Middle East was more than just a spectacle. It was a profound cultural symbol deeply rooted in Arab traditions of respect, honor, and family. In many Arab countries, hospitality is considered sacred, an expression of trust and alliance. The lavender carpets, golden accents, and carefully curated ceremonies weren't simply for show. They represented centuries-old customs of treating guests like royalty, reinforcing bonds that go beyond politics and economics. In neighboring Qatar, the reception was equally extravagant. Reports surfaced about a luxury Boeing 747 airplane gifted to Trump, sparking a wave of controversy back in the United States. While critics debated the legality and ethics of such a lavish present, supporters pointed to the gesture as a symbol of Qatar's desire to strengthen ties and showcase its wealth and generosity. This clash of cultural perceptions highlighted how differently diplomatic gestures can be interpreted depending on one's perspective. Beyond the grand gestures, there were personal moments that humanized the trip. Trump was visibly impressed during a cultural performance in the United Arab Emirates, where traditional music and dance were showcased. He praised the Emiratis for their vision in blending heritage with modernity, acknowledging their rapid transformation into a global hub of innovation and commerce. These moments offered a glimpse into how cultural appreciation can serve as common ground, fostering mutual respect even amid complex geopolitical negotiations. Together, these experiences paint a picture not just of economic deals, but of deep cultural exchanges, reminders that diplomacy often unfolds on a very human level. One of the most eye-catching announcements during the Middle East tour was Qatar Airways' monumental $96 billion aerospace deal. This single agreement alone promised to create approximately 150,000 American manufacturing jobs, showcasing the immense economic impact of the trip. The deal included purchases of new aircraft, aerospace technology partnerships, and expanded collaboration between American and Qatari companies. It wasn't just a transaction. It was a strategic move to strengthen the aerospace sector while boosting U.S. employment. Trump's Middle East tour was more than just a diplomatic visit. It marked a pivotal shift in America's approach to foreign policy. Moving away from the decades-long reliance on military intervention, this tour championed a bold economic strategy centered on mutual prosperity and strategic partnerships. The deals sealed, worth trillions of dollars, were not just contracts. They were a statement about a new kind of power, one wielded through investment, innovation, and respect. The lavender carpet, initially a subtle cultural symbol of Saudi heritage and honor, took on an unexpected weight. It became a powerful emblem of alliance and shared future, representing a bridge between vastly different cultures united by economic interests and diplomatic respect. This ceremonial welcome was not mere pageantry. It was a tangible sign of deepening ties and mutual trust, reinforcing that economic collaboration can transcend politics and historical tensions. The moral of this story is clear. While military might has long been a hallmark of American influence, the future belongs to those who build strong alliances through economic partnerships and genuine cultural understanding. This new paradigm offers hope for a more stable and prosperous Middle East, one where business and technology foster peace as much as diplomacy and defense. The emotional high point came in a quiet moment, the farewell between President Trump and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Their handshake and exchange reflected personal respect that went beyond politics, signaling that leadership today demands both power and personal diplomacy. What seemed like a royal visit was, in truth, a redefinition of U.S. power in the region. It begs the question, is this the future of diplomacy? Will economic influence and cultural respect replace the old reliance on military strategies? The glittering deals and royal treatment that defined Trump's Middle East tour reveal much more than surface-level diplomacy. They signal a significant shift toward a new era where culture, economics, and strategic interests are deeply intertwined. The lavish lavender carpet welcome, the monumental $3.2 trillion in deals, and the blending of tradition with modern business practices all point to a redefinition of global alliances and America's influence in one of the most geopolitically critical regions in the world. This isn't just about the size of the contracts or the glamour of the events. It's about forging partnerships built on mutual respect and economic opportunity, rather than solely relying on military presence or intervention. The investments in energy, technology, AI, and defense show how economic diplomacy can open doors that traditional diplomacy might leave closed. It's a powerful reminder that money and culture together can reshape the way nations relate to each other in the 21st century. If you found this deep dive into the intersection of global power, culture, and economics insightful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. There are countless stories like this shaping our world, and we want to make sure you don't miss a single one. But now, we want to hear from you. Is this approach a game-changing model for the future of diplomacy, where economic partnerships and cultural respect take center stage? Or do you think it's simply political theater, a spectacle designed to impress without long-term impact? Your perspective matters, so share your thoughts in the comments below. This conversation is just beginning, and understanding these shifts will be key to grasping the future of international relations. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more stories that decode the power moves shaping our world.